Hey guys, I'm MrApple and this is the random additions mod. Welcome back. So what this mod is, well basically it adds bunch of random things that doesn't really relate to one another. And yeah, it adds a lot of different stuff, so let's get started because I don't want to make this too long because there's a lot of stuff to review. And yeah, let's get started. First we got the ores, of course. We have the ruby ore and the block, copper ore and the block, tin, tourmaline, uranium. So this is the uranium ore and this is the uranium light. And yeah. So the ruby drops ruby when it's mined, copper drops copper ore, tin drops tin ore, tourmaline drops tourmaline, uranium drops uranium crystal. And to make this uranium light, you will need uranium in the center and some glass in the sides and on top and mid. So yeah, that is the uranium light. And let's go to the next stuff, which is the melting. So to get tin ingots, you will need to melt some tin ore in furnace. And also to make copper ingot, you also need to melt copper ore in a furnace. And with tin ingot and copper ingot, you can make bronze ingots with this kind of recipe here in crafting table. So 2 copper, oh my god, not like that. 2 copper and 2 tin, and that will make 4 bronze ingots. And also there's a nether ingot, and to make nether ingot you will need about 8 rubies, and in the middle a nether rack. And also you can make obsidian ingots with full crafting table of obsidian. And there's a lot of armor, as you can see. There's copper, ruby, tin, tourmaline, emerald, obsidian, sandstone, netherrack, and lapis. And everyone, oh yes, and the bronze, and everyone knows how to make the armor, so I'm not going to show you the crafting recipe because it's the same as any other armor, like diamond, iron, other stuff. But the copper is made with copper ingots, of course. Ruby, I don't know. I couldn't make it with ruby, so I don't know how it's made. Tin is made with tin ingots. Tourmaline is with tourmalines. Emerald, I don't know. I couldn't make it with emeralds, and the same. I couldn't make any of these armor, obsidian, sandstone, netherrack, lapis. But the bronze armor is made with bronze ingots, so yeah. Sorry that I couldn't show you this, but I don't know how you can make them. And also there's a lot of tools, as you can see. There's tools for every damn stuff. So these are basically the same as everything else, so yeah. That is pretty much it. You can make these with like you could make any tool. Yeah, so I'm not going to show them either. And okay, so we have also some special stuff. What special? Okay. So the special stuff is the throwing stars. You can throw them, kill mobs with them, and there's again for all the new ores there's a throwing star. And to make them you will need the specific component. Like for tin throwing stars you will need tin ingots and a stick, and a tourmaline throwing stars you will need a tourmaline and a stick. That will create 4 of the specific throwing stars. And this is very important. This is the energy crystal, and this is used to enchant this new stuff. And to make the energy crystal you will need 3 glass, 1 uranium crystal, and 5 iron ingots. Yes. And that will create the energy crystal. Alright. So let's get to enchanting. So the enchanting is a bit different than you know in the past. Well, in the normal Minecraft. Because there's a new enchanting table for the new stuff like the armor and the weapons. And that is the upgrade table. And to make the upgrade table you will need a book in the top, 2 door lines, 3 oak wood planks and a glass in the bottom. That will create the upgrade table. And this is the upgrade table. As you can see, it looks like a lamp and there's a book in top of it. And yeah. So now I'm going to show you what's it all about with the energy crystals. So we are going to take something to enchant like the copper chestplate and the tin sword. And what this energy crystal here is, well, when you right click it in your hand, it will open this energy crystal thingy here. So you can drop some fuel inside. And yeah, let's put some coal in it. And as you can see, the fuel goes up. It's now 1600 fuel. And if I put more, it will become more, of course. So what do you do with this? Basically, it allows you to use the enchanted stuff. So if I will enchant something like this tin sword here, it has 3 levels. Level 1, like that. Level 3, like that. But when I use this, if I don't have any fuel, I cannot use these enchants in this world. But when I, let's say, hit this sheep here, it should bring my power down. Or not. I'm not sure how this stuff works, but it should bring that fuel which is in the upper corner there. As you can see, there's the energy crystal and 1600. It should bring that down, but I'm not sure why it's not doing that. But yeah. Also, there's a unique enchants for this stuff, and I'm going to read them for you. They are pretty unique and pretty awesome. So the bronze stuff has the agility for the armor. And the agility allows the player to go through webs without losing speed, so that is pretty cool. And for the sword, there's the poison effect, which gives the victim a potion effect. And the ruby, you can put a invisibility effect on the armor, and it will make the player and the armor invisible. And for the sword, you got blindness, which gives the victim a blindness potion effect. And for the obsidian armor, you got jump boost, which makes the player jumping higher. And for the sorry about that. For the sword, you have slow down, which gives the victim a slow down potion effect. And for the tool, which is the pickaxe or axe or that kind of stuff, you got efficiency. I cannot say that. Efficiency makes the tool faster. Okay. For the emerald armor, you have jetpack, and that is basically a jetpack. And for the emerald sword, you have jump, which throws the victim in the air. And for the tool, you got silk touch, which is the silk touch in the vanilla. So yeah. For the door line, you got air jumps. The air jumps allow the player to jump in the air. For the sword, you got confusion, which gives the victim a confusion potion effect. And for the tool, you got fortune, which basically makes ores drop more ores. And for the netherrack armor, you have fire, which gives a fire resistance if you're burning. And for the sword you have flame, which sets the victim on fire. And for the tool you have burn, which melts the items like a furnace, and that is pretty cool. For the lapis you got armor, water, player can stay longer underwater and can swim faster. For the sword you have knockback, and for the tool you have water, and basically that will allow you to mine underwater just like you can mine in normally. So yeah, that is all the unique enchant effects for the stuff. So let me actually give me another sword, another steel sword, or maybe not a tin sword, maybe let's say a ruby sword, maybe a bronze sword. So let me enchant this ruby sword blindness and bronze sword poison. So the next step is the repair and combine table. So to make this you will need 3 black wool, 2 oak wood planks and an energy crystal. And what this basically is, well, this is the repair and combine. If you put things with enchants, like this bronze sword has a poison level 3 and this sword has a blindness level 3. So if I put this right here, it will give me a bronze sword with a poison 3 and blindness 3. So that's pretty cool. If I change the place of this, it will give me a ruby sword with this effect. So it's pretty cool. And I cannot name it, but yeah, that is pretty cool. Pretty awesome. And also you can repair stuff in here. So if I put a broken tin sword with a this is pretty cool. Let me demonstrate it quickly. So I got a tin sword here, so I'm going to take a tin ingot, change my game mode 0, and let me break this sword. Get some. Okay, that is good. Okay, so we put our tin sword there and tin ingot. Is it? Yeah, this way. So it will repair it. You will just need the original component there. So that is pretty awesome. And let's change our game mode, and I think that's pretty much about all the enchanting we have. Yep, that is pretty much it for the enchanting. Let's move on to the decoration. This is pretty cool. So there's now sofas in the game and also tables. To make 4 red sofas you will need 3 oak wood planks and 3 red wool. And to make the table you will need 3 wood planks, 2 oak wood in this kind of formation. That will give you 4 oak wood tables. And here we have a sofa and a table. And also there's a pretty cool thing about this, that if you put these right next to each other, it will just expand it like that. That is pretty awesome. That is pretty cool. And also there's walls in the game for every material, like turline, copper, obsidian, brick. And to make it you will need this specific component. Like for the iron wall you will need iron ingots. So you will just need 6 this specific component, and that will give you 6 wall components. So yeah. And even more decoration, you have now specific wood fences. So there's the birch, the spruce, the oak and a jungle. And to make it you will need this specific wood. Like for the birch wood, birch fence, you will need the birch wood. And also there's pillars for everything, and to make it you will need just 3 of the specific component, Like for the stone, you will need stone. Oh my god, there's so much talking in this mod showcase. Oh my god. So yeah, let's move on. Let's move on. So there's a cross also in the game. To make the cross, you will need stick and oak wood. And also there's iron sticks. And to make the iron sticks, you will just need you will just need 2 iron ingots. And with the iron sticks, you can make iron pressure plates with iron sticks like this, and also iron ladders, which are pretty cool. They don't need any supporting material, so you can put them floating in the air, like awesome stuff. And to make it, you will just need iron sticks like this, and it will give you 1 iron ladder. And also there's of course the nuke. Yes, of course. Why not? Why could you not include a nuke in the mod? I don't know. It is just have to have a nuke. Okay. So to make the nuke, you will need full crafting table of uranium crystals, and that will make you a massive destruction weapon which will destroy the whole world. I will take this because, well, I don't take it. Okay. So that is pretty much it for all the items, for all the stuff which is in the mod. And yeah, this is pretty awesome large mod, and I'm going to show you now all the stuff. So we have the iron ladders. As you can see, there is no need for supporting materials. They can float in the air. Also there's the pressure plates, which will only activate if player will stand on them, so mobs cannot activate them. Also there's the crosses, the gates, the walls, the fences, the pillars, and yeah, the pillars are pretty awesome. Yeah, they are pretty cool. So that is pretty much it, and the final thing is about to happen, which is the massive explosion from a nuke. So this is just a fun item to add it to the mod, and yeah, you should not do this in your own world because it will destroy it. So because I want to end this mod showcase with an explosion, we will activate it. I hope it will not crash my game. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's loading. It's loading. Oh my god. Oh my god. So it's not strong enough to destroy the ore. Oh my god, this is actually pretty cool for getting resources. As you can see, the rubies and the coal didn't explode. Awesome. Awesome. Now they're floating in the air. Yay, that is beautiful. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the mod, and yeah, if you have enjoyed, the like is always appreciated. It will help me a lot. And also, if you're new to my channel, I do a lot of Minecraft content, so I suggest you to subscribe. And yeah, I will see you later with something else, so goodbye for now. Whoop, bye.